Good Monday evening and welcome to the NCWLIFE Evening News. I'm Grant Olson. Before we get to today's top news stories, let's take a quick look outside that weather window, and what a fantastic way to start off our work week. This shot taken up at Lake Wenatchee this afternoon. You can see the Kaler Glen Golf Course at the bottom of your screen. Beautiful Lake Wenatchee in the middle there, and just a fantastic day. In fact, right where we should be for this time of year. Temperatures anywhere from the upper 60s to lower 70s throughout the area. Maybe even some middle 70s in a few places. But get used to this trend because we are just starting a fairly decent warming trend as we make our way through the week and even into this weekend. Heck, this forecast looks like it's going to hold for about 7 or 8 days. Lots of sunshine. Temperatures well above normal, about 10 degrees above normal in the upper 70s and lower 80s, maybe even middle 80s as we get to the end of the week. And we will talk much more about this beautiful fall weather a little bit later on in your weather forecast. And now a few of the stories we're following for you tonight. Half a duplex in Ephrata suffered extensive damage in a fire yesterday afternoon, but firefighters were able to stop it from spreading. 2 more people in Grant County are reported to have died from COVID-19, bringing the county's total to 20 deaths from the virus. And the only scheduled debate between Washington's gubernatorial candidates is coming up on October 7th. But first, we begin tonight. Wenatchee police are still sorting out what exactly happened, but a man was stabbed multiple times in the 1000 block of Mission Street just before midnight last night. Wenatchee Police Captain Edgar Reinfeld said the man was transported to Central Washington Hospital with non-life-threatening injuries, and 2 men are being sought. Police received the call at 11:49 p.m., though there are still many questions to answer. Reinfeld said a man and woman were confronted by 2 men after a firework apparently was set off. Reinfeld said the confrontation turned into a stabbing, after which the 2 men fled. Half a duplex in Ephrata suffered extensive damage in a fire Sunday afternoon, but firefighters were able to stop it from spreading into the other half of the structure. The fire in the 500 block of D Street Southwest was fought by Ephrata firefighters with assistance from Grant County Fire District 13. The cause of the fire is under investigation. 2 more people in Grant County are reportedly died now from COVID-19, bringing the county's total to 20 deaths from the virus. The Grant County Health District reported on Friday that 2 Quincy women, both in their 60s, had passed away. One of those women did have underlying health conditions, while the other woman did not. There currently are 15 Grant County residents hospitalized with the virus. Well, the only scheduled debate between Washington's gubernatorial candidates is coming up October 7th. The debate between incumbent Democratic Governor Jay Inslee and Republican challenger Lauren Culp is being sponsored by the Washington State Debate Coalition. The debate will air on the NCWLIFE channel beginning at 8 p.m. It will immediately follow the debate that evening between vice presidential candidates Mike Pence and Kamala Harris. On October 22nd, the coalition will host a debate between Lieutenant Governor candidates Marco Lilius and Denny Heck, both Democrats. Well, coming up next, the Wenatchee School District has asked for the go-ahead to start returning some students to the classroom. The Forest Service over the weekend lifted its ban on campfires in the Okanagan-Wenatchee National Forest, and at the same time, they reopened trails that had been closed for weeks. Also, a portion of Binder Road in Cashmere has been temporarily closed because of a developing sinkhole. And we have a picture of a Quincy police officer whose good deed did not go unnoticed. I'm Grant Olson, and you're watching the NCWLIFE Evening News.
I'm Tom from Alpine Air Heating and Cooling. At Alpine Air, we think of ourselves as customer service-oriented retailers. When you make an appointment, please visit our store, meet our people, see our shop. We are serious about heating and air conditioning. Carrier and Alpine Air are offering huge factory rebates and financing options for all your needs. Turn to the experts at Carrier and Alpine Air. Call for your free replacement estimate. Heat and air, call Alpine Air, 662-6846.
I have fiber at home because it allows me to do a great job in my profession. It allows me to learn things that I need to learn at home. It allows my kids to hopefully one day be able to be educated because of what they learned online and what they learned from their teachers. And it allows us to have fun too as a family. And we're able to do a lot of things because of fiber internet. I'm Rudy, and my family learns with fiber.
You love to help others. You need a solid career. You can have it all with help from Charter College. Our 10-month medical assistant program prepares you to work in healthcare settings like physician offices, rehab centers, and clinics. You'll learn to take patient vitals, assist with exams, administer injections, and maintain medical records. When you're ready to launch a rewarding healthcare career, visit chartercollege.edu because we work to get you to work.
Winter is a great time to trade in your current hot tub. Turn your old hot tub into money with Blue Lagoon Pool & Spa's trade-in program. You can save $500 to $1,000 off of any new artesian spa or take advantage of a free Bluetooth music experience. Blue Lagoon Pool & Spa recommends draining your hot tub every 3 months. Ask us about our drain and refill special. Stop on by Blue Lagoon Pool & Spa today.
Welcome back. In another news, the Wenatchee School District has asked for the go-ahead to start returning some students to the classroom. The district has submitted an exception request to the Chelan-Douglas Health District to begin a combination of online in-person instruction beginning with pre-K to second grade students. The school district said additional elementary grades would progressively be added as it becomes safe to do so, and middle and high school students would be added in the future if COVID-19 cases in the county remain stable. The district has been operating on an online-only model since last spring when the COVID-19 virus began spreading into our region. The Forest Service over the weekend lifted its ban on campfires in the Okanagan-Wenatchee National Forest and at the same time reopened trails that had been closed for weeks because of the Chickaman fire. Mike Davis of the Forest Service said shorter daylight hours, cooler temperatures, and some rain and snow in the Cascades led them to lift the campfire ban. He warned, however, that there still is a risk for wildfires and fire season is not over. The Chickaman fire has been burning on a remote hillside north of Plain since late July. Because of limited access, seasonal snow and rain were needed to completely extinguish it. Well, a stretch of Binder Road in Cashmere was closed this morning because of a sinkhole. The Chelan County Public Works Department said the roadway was closed from its intersection with Tigner Road to its intersection with Regan Road. The sinkhole is at the hairpin turn on Binder Road. Well, Jennifer Keenan was so moved by what she saw last Friday in Quincy, she had to stop and take a picture and then share it with the community. What she saw was Quincy police officer Mike Cavalli pull over and assist a man in a wheelchair who'd been trying to make it across the highway at quitting time. In this case, a good deed that didn't go unnoticed. You're watching the NCWLIFE Evening News. Coming up next, tonight's features story and your complete local weather forecast. That and much more still to come on the NCWLIFE Evening News. Please stay with us.
It's estimated that 1/3 of Americans do not have a financial plan. At D.A. Davidson, their advisors are working to change that because they understand the importance of planning for the future. At D.A. Davidson, they believe in partnering together to build a strategy tailored to your needs. They spend the time and have the knowledge to help keep your financial future on track. Let D.A. Davidson Financial Advisors of Wenatchee put the strength of advice to work for you.
Mary Maids of Wenatchee has been professionally cleaning and sanitizing homes and businesses in North Central Washington since 1998. Mary Maids uses commercial-grade cleaners and viricides. Mary Maids has implemented additional safety and sanitation protocols. They are strictly following CDC guidelines for the safety of their clients and employees. For expert help with cleaning and sanitizing your home or business, call or look up Mary Maids of Wenatchee to schedule your free estimate today.
The
2021 models are arriving at Sangster Motors. General Motors is on the move with the all-new 2021 Yukon. Yukon is redesigned from the ground up with a bold new look and all the latest technology. Also new is the Canyon AT4 pickup. This off-road equipped mid-size truck will challenge any rival for performance and value. Both of these models will offer Duramax diesel options for maximum power and economy. The American Challenge is game on at Sangster Motors now.
Welcome back to the NCWLIFE Evening News. With thousands of acres of grazing land in Okanagan County destroyed by wildfires this summer, many ranchers are attempting to move cattle to better pastures and feeding them scarce hay. Because of that, last week, a Department of Transportation truck delivered a load of apples to cattle from the Townsend Ranch on Cameron Lake Road. In tonight's feature story, the Okanagan County Department of Emergency Management was on hand to capture the feeding frenzy that ensued. We were assured the apples were maggot-free. Take a look. Weather forecast, but how about a beautiful video shot from this afternoon? First, this was taken this afternoon looking at beautiful Lake Wenatchee, and boy was it calm today. We aren't expecting any wind at all this week, very little by the end of the week, but what a great day today. Kaler Glen Golf Course would have been a perfect spot to be this afternoon, as high temperatures today exactly where they should be for this time of year. Unofficially 71. We might go a little bit higher than that officially when we get together tomorrow. I'll let you know about that. I think maybe about 73, but we'll see. Beautiful day out there today. We were right where we should be as far as overnight low temperatures at 48 degrees. Record high 89 back in 1963. Record low a very chilly 34, and that was in 1999. No new precipitation the past 24 hours, and we are sitting at 2.97 inches now for the year, well below where we should be still. So we could still use some rainfall, but it's a ways away. Sunrise this morning 6:57, and the sun will set tonight at 6:45. Tomorrow's weather, it's going to be even better. I mentioned the beginning of a warming trend today, so that means temperatures will tick up tomorrow, and we're going to see that tomorrow. 82 for Moses Lake and Ephrata, 81 in Quincy, 79 in Wenatchee and in Ellensburg. A little bit cooler in the upper elevations, but still awfully nice in Lake Wenatchee at 73. How about tomorrow in Chelan? 79 degrees and 80 for the high temperature for you folks in Omak. We're not going to have a lot to show you as we take a look at our surface map. There is an area of low pressure here, and this is the high pressure that's extending all the way up into British Columbia. This is a kind of an inverted ridge right here, and that's going to bring us clear skies tonight and calm weather conditions too. It's just going to be beautiful for Tuesday, sunny and calm. Our warming trend really begins in earnest tomorrow as we will see temperatures above normal. Warming trend begins, as I mentioned, right here. The orange colors indicates middle 70s to upper 70s, and that's where we'll be in eastern Washington. Sunny and unseasonably warm for Wednesday, but here we go. We could possibly see some smoke from the fires in California as this area of low pressure and high pressure bring the smoke up to the Pacific, so it may ride the outer edge of that ridge. So we're calling for a little bit of that haze on Thursday, but it's still going to be sunny and unseasonably warm with high temperatures in the 80s for Thursday. Even better for Friday. Do we dare call it hot for this time of year? I'd say mid-80s is hot as we get into the end of September. In fact, that's the 1st of October. That's the 2nd of October. October 1st is on Thursday, so very warm for October. Saturday, sunny. It would still be unseasonably warm. If you have weekend plans this weekend, by all means do it, because it is going to be fantastic with light winds, temperatures well into the 80s, and we're going to see that right as we go into Sunday as well. Sunshine and no weather change as high pressure hangs on and just continues to bring us this unseasonably warm early fall weather. Let's take a look now at your Patriot Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling 7-day forecast. A little bit on the chilly side, like this morning, 48 the overnight low, 79 for tomorrow, 82 Wednesday, and you can see the trend as we make our way into the end of the week. 83 for Thursday, 84 Friday, but remember, we could see some smoky haze a little bit Wednesday, I think a little bit more, if any, on Thursday. And then as we get into the upcoming weekend, 86 on Saturday and 84, your high temperature on Sunday. And that's a look at your local weather forecast. Coming up next, tonight's sports report with Eric Granstrom and more as the NCWLIFE Evening News continues right after this.
Boating in the Wenatchee Valley starts at Bob File Boats and Motors. Now you can fish like a pro without breaking the bank thanks to the ProMag aluminum fishing boat by Smokercraft. It features a great layout with a spacious bow casting platform, huge live wells, and in-floor storage to safely stow your gear. See the Smokercraft line of boats at Bob File Boats and Motors on Sunset Highway in East Wenatchee or online at bobfile.com.
Bob File Boats and Motors, we're dealing. Bob File's gonna make you smile.
And now it's a sports update on the NCWLIFE channel.
And a happy Monday to you. The race season ended at Wenatchee Valley Super Oval Saturday with the Northwest Super Late Models racing in the Neil Newberry 125 presented by Pepsi. NCWLIFE was there, captured the grand finale of 2020. I was alongside Greg Rentz with the call.
Winterberg is caught up in traffic, so it's all Hagoods to win here. Ooh. As Mason is looking for the track championship and looks like he will get it here tonight at Wenatchee Valley Super Oval.
Winning the championship in the double checkered for Jason Wilson, signifying the end of the season. Mason Hagood, Dale Winterberg, Brandon Knopf, your top three. First career main event win, unofficial champion on the season. I know you've been waiting a long time to do it, so who do you want to thank?
Ellie, Pope's Plumbing, Poppy, my grandpa, Briggs MFG, my mom, my dad, and everybody that's helped me with this car.
Of course, it was Elam that won the heat race here earlier as he goes 3 wide.
3 wide in the turn 3. Doesn't always work. Not going to work.
Look out, look out.
Hey, we saved it. Holiday putting pressure on Elam, trying to sweep the season here in the Holiday Custom Muffler.
Bumped him and now trying to pass him.
We might get him here. Got the spot, got the pass, got the lead. Chad Holiday. As he comes through 3 and 4, checker flag is out. We're going to see the double checker from Jason Wilson. He wins, does Chad Holiday.
Well, I got to thank my crew, my family. Without those guys, we wouldn't be here. I got a phenomenal group with me. My family supports it 100%. They're super behind me. They're all up here. My kids racing. My crew is awesome day in and day out at the shop. But as far as sponsors go, I got a couple guys that are riding with me this weekend. We're running 2 cars in 2 different classes, a lot of money, a lot of tire bill. So I got to thank Johnny's Empire Club and Pub, new opening venue for them down at the old Men's Tavern on Valmore Parkway, 845 Valmore Parkway. I got to thank them. They came on board last minute yesterday. And then I got to thank Dick's Heating and Air Conditioning. That guy's absolutely phenomenal. Of course, Tire Storage Solutions, Holidays Custom Muffler, Chanda Motorsports, all that stuff that we do on our own.
And welcome to our television audience. You're here for the Tommy Wentz Classic as Seth Frazier moves in front on lap 23. Calashot dropping back. Fred Simon Jr. taking a peek in second place.
Looks like Jess Havens has simmered down. Here comes Colby Holiday back out in the 33.
And let's make sure we don't have any. Oh, he threw.
And he threw the steering wheel.
Okay.
Jess Havens and it lands on the tow truck. Batter up.
There you go.
Down the backstretch. Second place 3 times. He finally gets it done here in the championship. Seth Frazier, your 2020 Dixie and Air Conditioning Thundercar champion. Calshaw second. Sims third.
Well, I need to thank Dick's Heating Air Conditioning for all they do for the car, or for our class. My Uncle Willard for giving me a car to race. And you know, tonight was the Tommy Wentz Memorial. My grandpa Howard used to race with Tommy, and then I raced against Tommy for years. And when I was a little kid, I remember riding in Tommy's car on the track. So this one's for Tommy.
They come around, green flag in the air. She got the better start she needed, but Juanet was able to close the door. Juanet giving the bumper to Raz. Gracin Raz, bumper all the way down. Here comes Cole on the outside. Cole Raz looking for second. Juanet giving the bumper to Gracin all the way down the backstretch, and that opened the door for Cole Raz. But Juanet able to clear through 1 and 2 for the final time. He won the Leonard Evans Memorial 150 last year. Now, a winner of the Neil Newberry Memorial, Gracin Raz does it again. Donnie Juanet second, and Cole Raz third in his first ever start at Wenatchee.
Man, it's just good timing. We were leading laps last time we were here during the Neil Newberry and had a mechanical failure. So this place treats me so good, man. It's feels so good. We lead laps every time we're here. We're always quick. So to continue that streak means a lot, especially with my brother finishing third.
Yeah, Gracin, let's talk about that with the family both finishing on the podium. This was Cole's first time at the track. Did you give him any pointers, to being as you guys are in teammate cars, did you give him any pointers on how to drive it?
Oh, a ton. We watched, he's spotted for me here during my win. So, he's been around it. He knows what a car does, what I need to do, and what he needs to do to be successful here. And he got together with Jason Jefferson, and that's a great car and a great driver. So it's just it's a match made in heaven over there.
That wraps up the season. By the way, apologies for all of our technical issues on Saturday night. We will air the entire thing coming up this Saturday here on the NCWLIFE channel. Well, Ryan Neal's interception of Dak Prescott in the end zone with 6 seconds left sealed the Seahawks' 38-31 victory over the Dallas Cowboys yesterday at Central League Field. The last-second heroics by a relative unknown was necessary after Seattle lost several more players on the defensive side due to injury, including Jamal Adams. Coach Pete Carroll says they're lucky to be one of 6 teams in the NFL at 3-0.
Under the circumstances of all of what happened on the sidelines with our guys getting banged up, and we just kept hanging and guys kept going in, and we were down to our last guys, and guys came off the practice squad to make big contributions today, and it was a really good team win. We've got areas all over the place that we got to get better at. We got a lot of work to do on our pass defense. It continues to be a problem. The third down thing is not good enough, and we got to finish our sacks again. But what did happen is some really big plays today on defense, and some guys really made some spectacular things happen. Monet and Puna on the 2-point safety, huge push at the line of scrimmage to make that all happen. The great pick by Shaq early on. Just some really cool stuff happening. Guys giving efforts and fighting and scratching to get it done. So we just got to get better. We're grateful to be 3-0 and realize that not very many teams get to do that right now. So we're going to just try to keep pecking away at it.
Russell Wilson, just amazing. He set a record for touchdowns by an NFL quarterback in the first 3 games. 14 so far. He had 5 on Sunday, including 3 to Tyler Lockett. Chris Carson left the game late with a defender twisting his knee. In all, 5 players, Seattle players suffered knee injuries in the game. Seahawks will have a week to heal up before heading to Miami on Sunday to face the Dolphins. Checking the Les Schwab scoreboard in the NFC West, Buffalo handed the Rams its first loss of the season as Jared Allen threw for 311 yards and 4 touchdowns. Bills improved to 3-0. Nick Mullins got the job done filling in for injured Jimmy Garoppolo, throwing for 343 yards and a score to lead San Francisco past the Giants 36-9. Matt Prater's 39-yard field goal as time expired gave Detroit a come-from-behind win at Arizona 26-23. Well, the Mariners wrapped up the season going 2-2 this past weekend in Oakland, falling in Sunday's finale 6-2. Marco Gonzalez got the start, went 5 innings, allowed 2 runs, 6 hits, 5 strikeouts, and a walk. He left the game with the game tied at 2. The A's got the lead in the 7th on Jake Lamb's homer and Mark Canha's 2-run double. Seattle finishes the season 27-33, good enough for 3rd in the American League West. The baseball playoffs will start here this week. The seasons are all done, and now we move on to the postseason in a very strange, truncated, and by the way, I got to mention too, WNBA finals for the Seattle Storm. They swept aside their opponent in the semifinals. Now await the winner of a game coming up tomorrow night to determine whom they'll play on Friday. That's sports. I'm Eric Grandstrom. Grant, back to you.
Thank you very much, Eric. And finally tonight, check this out. Moses Lake police say it's extremely rare to see an elk strolling through town, but that's what their officers saw and captured on film last week. The spike elk was in the Lakeland area, and with elk hunting season starting soon, the police department speculated the wayward elk may have been seeking refuge in the non-hunting zone of the city. And remember, if you have a video of the day that you'd like to see here on the NCW Life Evening News, all you need to do is message us on our Facebook page at the NCW Life channel. Now let's check in with Dan Kuntz for a look at what's coming up tomorrow morning on Wake Up Wenatchee Valley. Dan?
Thank you very much, Grant. Grant, of course, all this week is going to be the most popular guy in the television broadcast family here at the NCW Life channel because of the absolutely drop-dead gorgeous weather forecast, and I will keep that momentum going with the latest in weather. We'll have news on Tuesday morning. We'll have sports. We'll have the obscure holiday today in history. Everyone is entitled to Mike McNally's opinion and a celebrity birthday or two as well. Join me Tuesday with everything you need to know to get up and going. I'll Wake Up Wenatchee Valley. We'll be live and local right here at 7 a.m. tomorrow morning. Grant, back to you.
And thank you, Masked Crusader. That's going to do it for our newscast tonight. For more on these stories and other news from around North Central Washington, you can find us on Facebook or our website at ncwlife.com. And remember, if you see news happening, we'd like to hear from you. You can send us an email at news@ncwlife.com or give us a call at 888-NCWL. That's 888-6295. I'm Grant Olson. Thanks for joining us. Have a great night.
Hi, I'm Kevin Prosser, and this is my print shop, Color Effects in Cashmere. Color Effects offers screen printing, embroidery, and digital printing on t-shirts, jerseys, bags, banners, signs, and more. With 30 years experience, you won't be disappointed with the quality and quick turnaround times you will get at more than a fair price. Please call Color FX.
Doghouse Motorsports just won Best Motorsports Store for the 7th year in a row. Is it the great facility? Is it the fantastic products? Or is it?
I'm Bobby.
And I'm Tabor.
I'm Mike.
And I'm Glenn.
Hi, I'm Todd.
I'm Jeff.
And this is the Doghouse Service Team.
Hi, I'm Dee.
And I'm Dwayne.
And I'm Kathy.
Come on in and experience the Doghouse.
Are you in the Doghouse?
Badger Mountain Brewing is proud to announce the grand opening of our new kitchen. Come try out our new menu featuring fabulous steaks, prime rib, gourmet burgers, and seafood grilled up by experienced meat master, Chef Galen Goodman. To complement your mouth-watering meal, Badger Mountain Brewing features 14 in-house crafted beers, an alcohol-free root beer infused with 11 different herbs and spices, 3 different ciders, and a great wine selection. Don't miss out on the best meats and the best brews down at Badger Mountain Brewing.
Located at 1 Orondo Avenue across the tracks from the Pybus Market.
Hey everyone, Fletcher and Amy Ellingson here from Live It Up. Join us every week as we answer your questions on health, wealth, and relationships.
We're all about you creating a life that you love, so tune in to Live It Up.